The 21st of September is the anniversary of the Jacobites' dazzling victory at Prestonpans. This is the battle they called the Battle of Gladsmuir, for very good reasons. This battle defined the 45, the Jacobite uprising of 1745, every bit as much as did the disaster of the final defeat at Culloden. There is an almost equal legacy from the Jacobites of both success and failure, but that's for a future episode. The Jacobites crafted their own spiritual paradigm, a secular mythology that co-opted both religion and legend. This helped establish the force of their cause and forge it into a memorable, charismatic paradigm, always as much a part of war as arms and ordnance. The details may have been forgotten until now, but the effect was to set the Jacobites onto their fateful journey to Culloden via Derby and into the soul of the Western world. How did they do this? In two very distinctive ways. First, legend. This was why, for the Jacobites, this wasn't the Battle of Prestonpans. This was the Battle of Gladsmuir. The prophecy of Thomas the Rhymer, a fascinating quasi-Nostradamus figure from 500 years earlier, was to hand. "On Gladsmuir shall the battle be," he prophesied. Now Thomas was an otherworld mythological figure, despite having been a very real person, in the mythic otherworlds of both Highland and Lowland tradition. So this reference was widely understood and painted the inevitability of Jacobite success every bit as vividly as had the remark of Bonnie Prince Charlie that "the cause is good, and the enemy will be so troubled by their consciences for fighting against their king and country that they would be halfway defeated before a shot was fired. So, he said, God will protect us." After which he drew his sword. Heady stuff. Second, religion, or rather religion and Freemasonry. Both religion and now in the 18th century Freemasonry were powerful directors of men's minds. Jacobite Freemasonry was elite and powerful, while religion was still omnipotent in the people's minds. The date, the 21st of September, was not only an ancient marker of the year, it was St. Matthew's Day, to which Roslin Chapel is dedicated. Roslin Chapel had recently been co-opted into a central point in Freemasonry. Despite the slippings of the dates due to the Julian calendar, this was still a significant portent. St. Matthew's Day is supposed to be the autumn equinox. The actual equinox that year would have been around the 15th of September. Thus, on the power of such cultural capital and charisma, did the Jacobite show kick off with a stunning victory. Even after the failure of the 45, its influence was behind the writing of Macpherson's Ossian, and then Burns' songs, and then Walter Scott's Waverley. The Romantic movement was spawned, and so onto and into the hearts and minds of Europe, through the Romantic movement providing a new template for national awareness that has reached around the world, yet ironically remains to be fully realised in Scotland, from whence it sprang.